My name is Bill Hale, and I cured myself of cancer with a plant-based diet. Well, they called me on the phone and told me on a Friday night that I had cancer. And, well, my whole family got upset about it, but it didn't bother me, because I knew I was either going to kill myself or cure myself. I wound up curing myself. Well, before I was checked for prostate problems, I thought I was ruptured. I was having trouble lifting anything, and I was getting up 5 or 6 times a night going to the bathroom. And so my doctor sent me to a neurologist to get a PSA check. And they did a PSA and it came back positive. And then I also had a ultrasound and a biopsy. It came back positive. They wanted to operate right away. And I refused to be operated on. I refused chemotherapy and radiation. That's the only option that he gave me. He said, you need to be operated on because the whole prostate is malignant. And so I told him no, I was going the nutritional route. And so he said the doctor told me it wouldn't work, that I'd be back. I haven't had time to go back yet.
How many years ago was that?
It was in January of 1996, 12 years ago. Ate anything I could get my hands on. The sad diet, standard American diet. I ate fried chicken, roast beef, and a lot of potatoes, and also cheese. Eat a lot of cheese, and a lot of sweet fruits, and a lot of cakes and cookies, and I gave it all up in 1 week. My wife had cancer at the same time I did. She went the medical route, and she had a book on cancer, and I read the book, and so I decided, I saw what she was going through. I didn't want to go through that. And so I took the book and went by it, and also got another book too called God's Way to Ultimate Health by Dr. George Malkmus. He had cured himself, and I said, if he can cure himself on a plant-based diet, I can do the same thing. No, she passed away in '96. Okay. Well, it wasn't the cancer that killed her. It was the medication she was taking killed her. Well, she had cancer diagnosed in '93, but she lived 3.5 years. But she never had a good night. She had lung cancer, and she would cough all day and all night. And she'd go down and get chemotherapy treatment, come home and pass out. The only way she could get is sleep. She was on so much medication. And I didn't want to go that route. I'd rather be dead than to go through that. So, but she lived 3.5 years, but not a good day in 3.5 years.
Okay, I think that's it.
Okay.
Sorry to make you bring that up. It sounds like it was.
Yeah. Well.
Hell.
Yeah, she died sitting in that chair you're sitting in. Well, she had lung cancer, and she had an aneurysm. It busted the cancer in her lung. She bled to death there in about very few minutes. I drank a lot of alkaline water, which is very important. Of course, when I first started on this, I didn't know about the alkaline water and the pH. And so that is very important, keeping the pH up around 7.4. So my doctor is the one that told me about getting the pH up, and that's how I got rid of my cancer. After I changed my diet, I eat a lot of salads, and maybe once a month I'd have a baked potato. And then I did a lot of juicing of carrots and green leafy vegetables. And that was basically all I did for 3 solid months before I went out on started eating other fruits and vegetables. Well, I've got more energy now than most 74-year-olds. And I work at a job now 8 hours a day teaching welding and doing some welding. And well, I work 7 days a week, really. I take care of my own yard, mow my own yard, and take care of the house. I rebuild cars. And so I guess I'm doing pretty good for a 74-year-old. Well, I attribute 100% of changing my diet has helped me more than anything. Well, I say if anybody has cancer and wants to cure themselves, it's a lot easier changing your diet than it is going the medical route.